What it do, Two Bald Dudes Army? Here's another episode on Kevin's and Karen's. Stay tuned for this week's episode. Roll clip. Bald Dudes.
The captain just announced all passengers may have to exit the plane because a couple is refusing to wear their mask.
No, she has to wear a mask to shield. She was eating because you're losing.
Yo, they can't be serious.
Hi, it's me. My name is Ron Woods. Just so you know. Worst guy ever.
Okay, they're dead-ass serious. Captain told us we all have to deplane. But some poetic justice.
All right, so this probably happened around the pandemic, and I know nobody liked wearing their masks, but why do you got to make it difficult for everybody on the plane? This was like a thing during the pandemic of people just making flights miserable.
I feel like everyone gets that bug up their ass where they're like, no, today is not the day. I have rights and I'm just going to keep my mask off. And,
on your chin.
You know, I'm just going to make a scene. And you know what? They spend money on tickets. All that money's gone. Everyone has to get off the plane. What does that do? What does it make you look like?
Oh, it's terrible. I'm glad we don't have to wear those on the plane anymore because that was painful.
To get my order. Nobody came and brought me my order, so I wanted a refund. As soon as I tell them I want a refund, they bring the food. I saw two people behind me go past me, and you're telling me I can't get a refund. And what's your name?
Bethany.
Bethany. So I can't get a refund, Bethany.
I can replace your food.
I don't want my food replaced. I just want a refund. I want my money back. Because y'all service was horrible. It took y'all 15 minutes to give me my food. I'm working right now. So I just want a refund. That's all I'm asking for. Just want my money back. I just gave you guys my money, so it shouldn't be that hard to give me my money back.
We do not have a general manager right now. I cannot do a refund for you.
You have a manager, and are you the manager? Okay, so if you're the manager, you can give me a refund. Now, if y'all want to go famous on TikTok and make your business go down because you don't want to give me a refund, I don't want the food now.
I can replace it for you.
I don't want my food replaced. I want the money. I want my money back that I just gave y'all. Literally 15 minutes ago that you had me sitting in this line for. You served two people behind me, and I'm not leaving this line until I get my refund. And y'all's line will be backed up. What you say? You gotta be a star. But she just told me she couldn't do this.
Still gonna get trouble, so take your money and
Well, you're definitely gonna get more than in trouble. And do.
So this one's a little ridiculous how the guy basically had to wait 15 minutes to get his food from Arby's, and then when he finally pulls up or they give him his food, he's like, no, I want my money back. You served two other people ahead of me. I can get that, how you'd be upset, but he also mentions too, I'm working, I'm at work. So why are you spending more time arguing over getting a refund than just get the damn food? You know, and then you threaten people, I'm going to put you on TikTok or Instagram, like that's going to make a difference.
But I gotta be on his side though. If you are entitled to a refund, you should get a refund. Why can't you get a refund? Why was she making it difficult for him to get a refund though?
She didn't know how to do it.
That's not an excuse. If I want my money back, I should get my money back.
There's an idling ordinance in town. Please turn your car off.
Are you the police?
I'm on the city council. And
Okay,
it's
well,
a law.
awesome. Get the fuck away from my car, thank you.
Go back wherever you came from.
That's like the default line. Go back to wherever you came from. What is he talking about?
Everyone who's like on a city council, part of the HOA, they always feel entitled to tell people what to do, and it always happens when they're in their car.
And when you're parked on a public city street that they have no control over.
You know, get your on that, bro. You get on there, bro. Yeah. I've been a hour. You have to just do my I don't give a bro. I've been waiting for hour. That's Who said you said you had one set left? No, you said you had one set left. Dude, my bro, it's been a hour. Why you look like you? You can't do that a hour. You look like that's all right. Go talk to them right now. No, you can't do that.
haven't done bro, you've been on your phone for half an hour. Rest for 30 minutes, bro?
Bro, if he had hit me on the head, we wouldn't even be talking. There's no way anybody's coming up to me and slap me on the head while I'm working out. That just ain't happening.
You sure about that? I mean, public place on camera.
Yeah,
You
but
know?
he hit me first. It's that I have a right to defend myself.
Would you have like thrown a weight at him?
I would have pushed him and probably decked him.
But you know how big this guy is compared to that guy.
Doesn't matter. I would have still not allowed somebody to disrespect me and slap me on the head while I'm working out. That's just uncalled for.
I would have just kept recording.
That's, yeah. Nope.
Talk like a normal human being.
You act like a normal human being. Stay off my property, bro. This is me reacting to you fucking acting like a goddamn child.
I'm not.
You are. Now you want to act all cool because I got you on camera. I know.
I asked you 2 months ago to have your property surveyed.
Why? Why should I have to have it surveyed? You say you got your surveyed, right?
Yes.
Okay, then why is it not on public record? That's public record. Why can't I find it anywhere?
Because I didn't
Because you...
survey the property.
Exactly.
So this guy wants to play like, I don't know, landlord, property lord, whatever, fucker,
Property manager.
property manager. Why hasn't your property been surveyed or whatever? Like, it's his own property. Why does it matter to him? And he must be renting because he has a landlord or whatever property manager that did his property for him.
Come on, Kevin. Get back in your lane.
Well, you go back to Mexico. Go back to Mexico. He said, right out. Mexico? Nah, damn. This is America, hey, Mexico? I don't understand it. Well, I can understand it. It must not be America. It must be Mexico. Like, if you went to Mexico and you heard, like, English music, so it's not being racist. It's what it is. Like, your parents came here from Mexico. Why? Better here. Well, you gotta listen to Mexican music. Your parents came here from Mexico. Now I gotta listen to this. No, my parents are 5 generations in America. 5, that means like 200 years. America. They do listen to this. Listen to country music, American. Well, you can go back to Mexico. It's a good country, right? No, it's not a good country. No, it's not racist. You can go back to Mexico. Well, you wouldn't because America's better.
Classic case of Go America.
America.
White trash all the way.
Can't play that Mexican music in this store.
No mariachi bands allowed in aisle 9.
Gots to be country.
Yes. Huevos. I think that means eggs.
Balls.
No, but the guy is being extremely racist, just talking smack about, like, you're in America, you can only play American music, but we're so culturally diverse.
What is American music exactly?
I don't know. Isn't there American Spanish artists out there?
There sure is.
Does that mean they can only sing it in Spanish, or can they sing it in English?
Right. That's terrible.
Would you turn the music down, please? I think the whole neighborhood's been very patient.
She tried opening my door.
Excuse me, I think the whole neighborhood has been very patient. If you don't turn that music
Me
down,
watching her point her finger in my
the whole
face.
neighborhood has to listen to it, and they don't want to. Turn it down.
That music was Mexican music.
It's rather shocking to think that someone would dare to disrupt the innocent enjoyment of kids celebrating a birthday.
So another example of you can't play Mexican music in your own house now at this point, where she has authority over their own house.
What I like the most, though, she tries to open up the door. Like, what are you? Like the neighborhood police?
Right, another neighbor watch nerd.
You're proud of this?
If it's in international waters and Australians aren't going to pick up Australians, you're going to stick a phone in my face. Are you proud of yourself? Do you feel
Is
like
this
that?
in your face?
Yeah,
Am
it
I
is.
in your face?
Yeah, correct.
You're really good at measurement.
I do not give you permission to video me.
Oh no, what am I going to do?
I actually have legal rights as an Australian.
Do you?
Yeah, I do.
That's
You're invading
crazy.
my privacy. I do not
That's
give you permission.
crazy.
I'm having a conversation with this gentleman about
That's
fishing.
crazy.
About fishing in Australia.
Wow.
Yeah.
You're so smart.
Yeah, go enjoy your lovely
You'll
day.
see again. You'll see again. Yeah, see again. So,
This water is not international water. There's
Oh
no
my
Chinese
God.
tourists fishing in Australia here.
Okay.
This is local water.
Okay.
Thanks, mate. Later, and speak to him about it. Because my family had sonar nuked on them in international waters. So this water, Australian water, you stay away. I see Chinese fishing in local pond. in suburban area are not good.
What a nutball. That's just insane. This is Australia.
So a Chinese person can't fish in Australian water? What?
I don't get it. But like, you should be able to fish anywhere, you know? It's a public space.
If I see a Chinese person fishing on Australian water, I'm telling on you.
It's no good. No good. No shrimp on the barbie. No crocodile Dundee.
Alligators.
You actually did a pretty good Australian accent there.
Why the f*** do I need to steal some packages? Why do I need to steal some packages, bro? Matter of fact, you can get me in. I can show you my apartment if that makes you feel any better. Does that make you feel better if we walk together?
No.
No?
Because of your reaction right now?
Bro, I just told you I'm having a stressful day.
Okay,
I just told you that.
Stressful days.
Okay, that's great, but you're asking me for my apartment number? Like, who are you? I know you're human.
Somebody who lives here.
I live here too, babe.
But you just said that you don't and your boyfriend
lives here. His phone is off. Why can't you understand? I can literally walk to you with my apartment and I can show you where I live. Literally, I'm about to have a mental breakdown. I'm just trying to get in. I'm trying to use the bathroom. Look, I live here. I'm not lying.
Okay, but your reaction just shows otherwise.
What are you?
You just went from crying to like insane.
You. You are literally a narcissist. You're an evil. I know you're recording me right now. You're a weirdo for that.
No, I'm not protecting myself.
Protecting yourself?
And I'm going to send it to the manager, and I'm going to let him know your attitude.
Go ahead. You're a weirdo.
Okay, so at first I thought the woman recording was in the wrong or whatever, you know? Being nosy, oh, whose package is that? But then as it progresses, this chick is up and down. She's emotional, she's crying, then she's angry, playing every tactic, and she says, I live here, but then it slips, oh, my boyfriend lives here. So what are you really doing there?
Yeah, so it's a Karen versus a Karen. Which Karen is going to win? That's crazy. I couldn't figure out who it was at first.
Excuse me?
All right, this one's just a funny clip, so I added it. He does a great job impersonating
These
Karen.
are my pants. I water them every day. Do you get up at 6 and do it?
No.
I didn't. That's why I'm calling the police. Very simple.
Please,
very simple.
No.
So he's mocking the Karen, basically.
You know what this reminds me of is the first one that we did with that Karen who got tapped, who's like, oh, I'm a secret shopper. Oh, no, you didn't. We're calling the police.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
We had to add that one.
Stop it!
Try to stop him?
Get out of this building.
I'm gonna try.
Get him out. He's an asshole. He's trying to find out who he is. He doesn't belong here. He tried to get on the elevator without a mask. I told him to put on the mask, and then he started.
I had a mask on.
He did not have a mask on. Well, look. Okay.
I had a mask on. Please get away from me.
So she didn't like being recorded, or no, it was about the mask. She didn't like that he didn't have the mask. That whole mask stuff was crazy.
So the way it all went down is obviously they had a tiff in the elevator saying put your mask on or whatever, so she's kind of being a bitch basically, and then all of a sudden he records her, and so she gets gaslighted and tries to knock the phone out of her hand and then justify, oh, he's being an asshole because he won't do what I want, so I feel comfortable.
I'm sorry, you said what?
She always bails out of here.
Have you guys told her
Yes.
not to come back? Hi there, Randy Wilson, Levy Police Department. You're being detained right now. You're not free to leave. Can you come here, please?
No.
Don't go out that door.
It is an emergency.
You're under arrest for trespass.
No.
You're under
No,
arrest
I'm
for
not.
trespass.
I'm not under arrest.
Stop.
I'm not under arrest. I'm not under arrest.
Resist.
I'm not under
Do not
arrest.
resist
I'm not
me.
under arrest. I'm not under
Already,
arrest.
I'm fighting one. Get down.
I'm not under
Down
arrest.
on the ground. I'm not going to use force on you.
So this girl has been reported that she's been shoplifting, been there multiple times, and told not to show up on property. So she's trespassing, but she doesn't take a hint.
Right, it always seems like until they get arrested, they think they can do whatever they want, and then the minute the cuffs go on them, they start crying and hoping that they don't get arrested. You should have just left in the first place. Why do you make it so hard?
Prime example of a crazy Karen with self-entitlement issues.
Exactly.
I can do what I want, take what I want, and be where I want to be.
And then, don't arrest me!
Deserves her this deserves my fist in her face.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay, you can leave. You
All
can
your
leave. You can leave.
I am leaving.
Then turn around and get out.
Send this on social media. Do
I
what you
will.
gotta do. You're being recorded too.
Okay. Okay. You can leave.
You're
being recorded too.
Let's talk about it. You know what? This will show up more. Okay. Yeah. Let the owner of this establishment.
I will.
Let the owner of this establishment make up their own mind.
Okay.
Yeah. I guarantee you won't have a jump tomorrow.
Okay.
You're comfortable with not having a job tomorrow?
I will have a
job.
job.
Comfortable with not having employment? You're comfortable with not having financial stability? You stupid.
Cool.
You stupid.
Cool. You can leave. Thank you. Thank you.
I will be reporting the individuals that own this.
You can leave. You can leave.
What are we recording? What are we recording? What are we recording?
I'm recording you calling me a
You're
I'm a kid. Leave. You're a grown adult.
What are you doing here? What are you doing here?
Working. Unlike you right now.
Yeah,
You can
did
leave.
you get your goddamn signed by your parents? You need to be 18 to be.
I am 18.
Oh,
None
then
of your
you're not a
business.
kid. Then you're not a kid, huh?
To you, yeah?
Then
You're
you're
a dog. Get out.
Then you're not a kid.
Out.
You know how stupid you are right now?
So first off, this guy starts off with a threat saying you deserve to get punched, flicks her off or whatever, and then he gets all embarrassed that she's filming him. Beat him to the punch on that. So his comeback to flip the script, oh, I'm gonna record you now.
It's really easy though, just leave. If you don't like it, just leave. But I understand, I've been there before, but I don't make that much of a scene. I say my piece and then I leave. Just go. He looked like he was gonna walk out and then he walked back in. Just go.
You could tell that he was beaten and embarrassed and panicking. He's like, what are we recording? He walks back, what are we recording? I'm gonna record you now. Yeah, because you're busted, bro, for being a dick.
People, I swear, cell phone cameras have made things even worse.
I just got a gun.
Weirdo, psycho, pulling up to my job and followed. You see that car right there? Yeah, that's my ex's car, right here. And she's just following. Look at this. She's blocking my car. Look at this. Look at this. You're blocking my car. You're blocking my car. You are blocking my vehicle and stalking me. Leave me alone. You are stalking me. You just showed up at my job at 5 in the morning. I'm tired. Go away. Dude, you're insane. How did you find my job? Dude, get away from me. Get away from me. Dude, this is literally... Dude, I'm gonna die, bro. I'm gonna die one day, bro. This is literally insane. Dude, I don't know what's wrong with her, bro.
This is another episode of Psycho Ex-Girlfriend Goes to Your Job.
So this Karen must be like a private investigator because she tracks down where he works. Then she blocks his car so he can't move, which is entrapment there, just so he could talk to him about what? It makes up a story. Oh, I got a gun pulled out on me. I need to talk to you.
Wow.
You make any more noise and I'm calling the police.
Okay, that's fine. We've got a license, so we'll work with it.
Did you give these men permission to start work here at this time on a Sunday morning? You're absolutely disgusting. You should be ashamed of yourself. Working at this time of the morning on a Sunday.
Mate, she's doing one with the ladders.
Oh my god, what?
She's look. What? She's done one. Mate, I'm not jumping now. No, it's well far.
I'll give you the ladders back if you stop working.
It's not how it's gonna work. You just give us the ladders back, or we'll just call the police.
I'll give you the ladders back if you stop working.
That's how it's gonna work.
I'll give you the ladders back if you stop working.
I don't know if it was like disturbing her tea time or how things go over.
It's a Sunday morning.
Over in Britain there, or whatever. But obviously her crumpets were a little raffled or
I guess
or
she
crumpled.
She owns that neighbor's house too. That she can't. She gives them the authority to work on whatever time.
I don't know. She takes the ladders so they can't get down from the house. I'll give them back to you if you stop working. Okay.
God damn! Follow me to my house? You stalk me in the morning? Motherfucker, I stay in that neighborhood.
Yeah, so do I.
Yeah, guess what? You don't stay in this one. So why the are you here in the morning times knowing that my girl's over here? Get the away. No, because you're a stalking crazy Leave. Leave. No. God damn, Cassie. You wonder why I want nothing to do with you. Look at you. God damn it, I can't even come home in peace. I'm not giving you the phone, so leave my property. Bye. John, no, like I said, this was just an excuse for you trying to talk to me. Now go away. John. I would have talked to you, but you do this. John! Nothing. Leave me alone, Cassie. What? Sandra?
Well, that's another ex-girlfriend or ex-wife stalking her ex.
You know, you got to give people space. You can't just suffocate them. If you show up like that, you're going to push them out of your life. You know? And
God damn it, Cassie!
And obviously, you know, he was very pissed off. Like, why are you here? I'm trying to have my space.
And another morning interruption. Like, people like to interrupt people first thing in the morning when they think they're their most vulnerable.
It's not even her neighborhood. She's literally just showing up to talk to this person unannounced. You know, he said, I would have talked to you, but you do this shit. So why would I want to freaking talk to you?
Yeah, that's terrible.
That's how it works.
That's not right.
Back up.
Oh, that's not right.
What's that?
We don't mind if you guys want to observe. We just want you within a good distance so that you can conduct your business.
Yeah, that's not right. This is Berkeley PD or UC Berkeley PD?
And the judge can decide whether or not it's right.
And you're going to take his hard-earned money? People could drink on campus on football games and no tickets, but a hard-working man selling hot dogs, earning a living, gets his money taken away and a ticket.
He doesn't have a permit. You must have voted for Trump.
Wow.
Yep, this is Law and Order in action.
Law and Order. No, it's not.
This is an episode of Kevin the Officer.
So he was harassing them for selling hot dogs?
Yeah, basically, like the guy's working, but there's no permit. So the cop just takes his money. I'm like, are you going to put that money into evidence, or are you going to buy yourself a Big Mac in the next 15 minutes?
Oh, yeah. I've heard of these cops are able to confiscate the money, and somehow it gets lost in quote-unquote evidence.
Right, evidence. You know, they're probably just going to split the pocket change.
Yeah.
Can you stop?
Are you kidding me?
I'm trying to get a picture of him.
Exactly. You're not supposed to even be fishing for them.
Got it? Yeah.
It's another Karen who thinks she owns that pond and they can't go fishing, so she's going to block their ability to take a photo too.
3 free throws in that fourth quarter. What could you?
Thank you, Doug. That's outrageous. What happened tonight? This is completely BS. This is shame. Shame for the referees. Shame for the league to allow this. 23 free throws for them, and we get 2 free throws in the fourth quarter. Like how to play the game. I understand respect for all stars and all that, but we have star players on our team as well. How's possible that Scotty Barnes, who is all-star caliber player in this league, he goes every single time to the rim with force and trying to get to the rim without flopping and not trying to get foul calls. He gets 2 free throws for the whole game. How's that possible? How are you going to explain that to me? They had to win tonight? If that's the case, just let us know so we don't show up for the game. Just give them a win. But that was not fair tonight. And this is not happening first time for us. Scotty Barnes is going to be all-star. He's going to be the face of this league. And what's happening over here during whole season, I've been holding it back. It's a complete...
Coach, do you feel like you're getting any explanations at all? That offensive foul, did you see, like, get any?
No, there is no explanation. They just come up there, they review and they see what they want to see. They don't want to hear us what we got to say. They don't want to hear the players. They don't just want to protect us. Over the game, they got 36 free throws, 23 free throws in the fourth quarter. What are we talking about? How are we supposed to play?
So basically, he's saying that the refs were biased against the other team because the other team got 23 offensive free throws and their team only got 2, which does seem a little skewed towards the other team's favor.
Yeah, I don't really know exactly how it works when it comes to like the NBA or NFL or anything like that, though. But I mean, there has to be a little give and take here. It seems like they were just coming at this team left and right, or you know, the coach is just fired up because he's passionate, thinking that it was unjust.
Unfair.
It was unfair.
Right.
You know. But hey.
But we've seen in the NBA where some people feel that the refs favor one team over another. So who knows? Maybe this was the case.
Well, yeah, it was just like the Super Bowl situation where like the Chiefs kept getting breaks and stuff, you know, against other teams, you know, thinking that they're favored too, and all these different calls. But then we saw that played out where they actually lost this year. So, you know, which I'm glad. 3 Super Bowls in a row is outrageous.
No, don't touch me. Don't touch me. Don't touch me. I will kill you. You started it. She touched me. Call the cops. Call the cops. Call the cops.
Relax.
Call the cops. And she's just filming me.
Stop.
Call the cops.
That's up to you.
Yes, I'm going to call the cops.
That's up to you.
Call the cops, Elijah, on your phone.
This is a prime example of keeping your hands to yourself.
She started it. Who hit who first, though? I wasn't sure. Clear on that.
Well, it kind of looks like this woman right here is saying she started. It's kind of freaking out, you know. But either way, you got to keep your distance. You got to be respectful, you know. The moment the phone comes out, everyone gets like...
You get brave.
Yeah, they get brave. They get pissed off. You know, it's like you're gaslighting them, and then the true Karen comes out.
Come on. Okay, I'm sorry.
So right there, that's assault when you spit at someone right there. You go to jail for that.
Oh, she spit on him. I didn't catch that at first.
We don't know what went down, but the moment she started recording him, she just walks up, boom, spit in the face.
Oh, that's disgusting.
Hey, yo! What the are you littering, you piece of man? What the are you littering? What's wrong with I'll pour the water out, keep the cup, and throw it away like a normal human being. You're the one littering like a child.
Why would you throw that out? It's bad for the environment instead of cursing it.
But your reasoning doesn't make sense.
You're right, but talk nicely.
Okay, fair enough. Fair enough.
I'm sorry I did that. You are right.
No worries.
So I like this. This is a prime example of like a diffuse situation. The guy's cussing at him because he's littering, which is wrong. And then he's like, well, talk to me like a normal human being or whatever. I'm sorry I did it. Oh, there's no cup holders in the car was his excuse.
So the perpetrator, the guy who did it, tried to de-escalate the situation even though he knew he was wrong. And asked the guy to talk to him nicely. What?
Well, fair enough.
I've never seen that before.
Calm down.
It's okay, I'm sorry.
He apologized.
It's my fault.
He apologized.
Yeah, I know.
And you know what? That didn't upset me. But the bitch ass hoe
Sorry.
that told me to calm down. What I'd like you to do is apologize instead of being a bitch.
You're calling me sorry, but you're calling me a bitch. So set an example.
I'm sorry. My kids can't hear me calling you a bitch.
Your window's open.
They can't hear me because they're listening to Kids Bop.
So first off, this woman seems crazy, but what really makes me laugh is this hand motion. What are you, like a baby seal?
Calm down.
Calm down.
That is so condescending.
And the kids,
oh my God.
The kids can't hear. They're listening to Kids Bop. Who listens to Kids Bop? First of all, there's some risque songs on Kids Bop if you haven't noticed that they adapt with children singing. It is not appropriate.
What I'd like you to do is apologize instead of being a bitch.
You're calling me sorry, but you're calling me a bitch. So set an example.
I'm sorry. My kids can't hear me calling you a bitch.
Your window's open.
They can't hear me because they're listening.
All right, guys, I just added this one because it's crazy. Her eyeballs are insane.
What are you fucking talking about?
That's what I'm talking about. It's the carts.
Stop it!
Madam,
leave me the fuck alone!
Madam, why are you
leave
reacting
me
this way?
alone!
Why are you not?
Leave me alone!
Why are you not
I
addressing
go
the
on with my
situation with the cart? You make it hard for other.
Don't come near me again!
I'm not coming near you.
Do not come near my car!
What about the cart?
I don't give, dude! They fucking pay people!
I told you
Leave
the analogy.
Me alone.
Do you throw trash on the ground because they pay people to pick that up too?
No, they don't pay people to pick it up!
Then what are garbage men for?
Shut the fuck up and leave me alone!
All right, so first off, she is kind of wrong. There are trash people out there that pick up trash and they get paid for it. It's a city job.
Right, he's kind of, a little overboard. He's the cart police. I get it. You want to put the cart where it belongs, but I have been guilty of placing it right where I park. But you don't got to go off like that.
Do nothing. Back up.
Get the fuck off our land!
Oh, I'm on the road, ma'am.
Get the freak off our land!
And that's the sidewalk.
He's not even on the sidewalk. He's in the road.
Get your ass out of here. If you got license, you send it.
I mean, I just want to fish, ma'am.
Oh, no, hell, you can't fish. You don't know how to fish. You don't even wear the right kind of clothes. You got damn stupid shoes on anyway. Where'd you get them ugly britches? You asshole.
I tell you what, she's a stand-up comic. Like, so much came out of her mouth all at once.
Another no fishing, I own this pond kind of person.
I love grandmas.
They curse so much.
No. You don't give a wait till you get fired. You stupid as bro.
I'm stupid.
I bet you just got this job. You just got this job. You just got this job.
She could have came in.
She don't got to pump. You dumb. Shut up. You could refund our money, you dumb, because you don't know your job, you fat. Wait till the cops come, bro. You are stupid. Talking about hostile. Of course I'm gonna be hostile. I've been here since 10:30 waiting for your dumb. You ain't gonna do. You just gonna keep running your mouth and clapping and talking to your invisible friend. You wanna keep talking to your invisible friend. You know how to refund? Wait till this go to your corporate. You calling police on customers that paid you. I just bought 9 scratch-offs from your dumb. But you gonna call police on the customer that paid you, right? You got $20 in my pump, but I don't have my money, right? So whose fault is it? Yours. Clearly yours. I paid you for scratch-offs. You don't know how to refund the money. You don't know how to pump the gas tank. So who's untrained? I need to talk to your store manager. I need to talk to your corporate. I need to talk to everybody about you. You're gonna be on YouTube, 7-Eleven Employee of the Year. What is your name? Let's get that. Let's get that. Oh, take it off, Evelyn. I see that E. I see that E and I see that big bush on your head too.
All right, so I mean, clearly you need to know how to do your job. You have to be trained here, of course. Seems like there's some type of delay here with pumping gas, charging people correctly. That's what it sounds like. What do you think?
Yeah, it sounds like, yeah, maybe she's a new employee and he's just frustrated. But yeah, if she's gonna work behind the register, she does need to know what she's doing.
But man, he lays down the insults. Bush on your head, fat piece of whatever.
Every insult he can think of.
You know, you're gonna be famous on YouTube. They always film for YouTube and TikTok. I think that's it.
That's the end?
I think that's all.
Stay tuned for the next episode of more reactions.
I'll take that part out.
What, the sigh?
Yeah.
Two bald dudes.